Thank you, everybody. I'm Tom Griffin, and this is Concert Tales. This week, I'm talking about the very beginning. Kiss, 1977.
Wow.
It's the first concert I went to, 15 years old.
Really?
Yes, so me and Vernon, my brother from another mother, this is how far back we go. So this is our first show. We're going to go by ourselves, take the bus into the city from suburban New Jersey into Madison Square Garden. Okay.
Yep.
This is Barry. It sounds like middle-aged times. I didn't have money for the ticket, which was $8.50. The ticket was $8.50. I didn't have money, so I had to get a job selling subscriptions to the record.
Do you mean to raise money for the
to raise the $8?
Well, when I had a paper out, I made about $8 a week.
Holy shit! So anyway, that's the economics of it. But I got the $8.50 by Rook or by Crook. Take the bus in. We go to the city. We're in. Okay, so there's floor seats, and then there's the first riser that goes up to the second level. We're on that
at Madison Square Garden.
At Madison Square Garden.
I'm familiar with it. Yeah,
but about 10 rows up. I'm going to say about 10 rows up. So it's perfect.
Those are good seats. Yeah,
exactly. So we're just above stage level. It was absolutely outrageous. Okay, so opening act is Sammy Hagar for his first solo.
Really?
Tour. Yeah, his first solo tour.
Wow.
Perry, I couldn't believe this. I could not believe this 15-year-old kid, my first concert. He got booed off stage.
Oh, yeah.
I could not believe it. I was gobsmacked. He comes out, he does his one song. People are instantly, guess.
Yeah.
And they start getting rowdy. He goes into his second song, and then he's getting flustered, and then there's, FUs, and people start throwing shit. And he storms off, and the crowd starts saying, so now we're going to sit there for, whatever until Kiss comes on, But
I mean, he played a short set. He just got off as quickly as he could.
He bolted. I mean, I can't fault him for that. I mean, I was gobsmacked. I was like, wow. Okay. Kiss comes on. Yeah. And this is I didn't know this at the time, but this was an interesting Kiss thing because this is in the spring of 77. Yeah. So they were playing songs from the new album. They're playing featuring songs from that album, but they had the makeup from the last album. They had the outfits from the last album. I only knew that 10 years ago. I read that in the Kiss book. I didn't know this at the time. But anyway, so they were great. They were really good. If anybody even remotely likes Kiss at the time, that was the time to see him. No backing tracks, no nothing. So they rock out, and it was the loudest thing I'd ever heard in my entire life. Had this fire during Firehouse. I'm sure they're familiar with the song.
Yeah.
They had a firelight siren that was probably 8 feet across above the stage. Perry. They blasted that thing long after the song was done. It went on for 40 more seconds. It was damaging. Later read that I believe this was only their second time playing the Garden. They played one date in the fall, and then they came back.
Those were the early days.
Exactly. This is the spring of 77. They'd already exploded, but they played this date, and then later on in the year, I think they did 2 dates in a row. But anyway, the point is, so we had a great time, and finally get on the bus home, and we fall asleep, and we go past where we were supposed to get off to the next town. We're like, holy shit. We finally wake up. The bus driver wakes us up. We get out. And in the middle of the night, it wasn't the middle of the night. It was probably, I don't know, maybe around after midnight.
The buses were still running.
Yeah. They said we had to walk. We had to walk a couple miles home. All wasted and tired and everything like that. But it was a good time. It made it very memorable. Anyway,
But you saw Kiss.
Yeah, that was my one and only Kiss thing. I was a big Kiss head, too, at the time. So it was a good time.
Did you have a favorite member like Ace Frehley?
It's funny you say that because I did. Everyone's like, oh, Gene Simmons. I thought Gene Simmons was gross even then. I really thought he was gross. I didn't like the blood thing.
Yeah,
I didn't like when he did that. I know. And he's a really cool bass player too. He's very melodic and doing this thing, but the whole blood thing never. Anyway, I liked Ace Frehley, and then later on, reading about it, again, this is all hindsight. I'm glad that I dug Ace Frehley out of all of them. I mean, it just became this thing that ate the world,
Yeah.
They toured for 50 years or whatever the hell they did,
Well, that was a great concert tale, Tom.
Thanks. This has been Concert Tales with Tom Griffin. Till next time, see you in the front row.